things to do in all of college football is win on the road. When you're a ranked team going into a hostile environment, these fans are ready to knock them off course. Welcome to Reynolds Razorback Stadium, home of the Arkansas Razorbacks. As we'll see a squad from the SEC, the Auburn Tigers, taking on a fellow SEC opponent, the Arkansas Razorbacks. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, let's get this thing started. Auburn will kick it off to get things started. On the move from inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. The Razorbacks offense takes the field. And what a performance, an aerial show from this guy in the last game, and he has to have a ton of confidence coming into this one, David.
Yeah, it was a great week, and watching that tape before this game, like you could tell, man, he was singing it quick, the ball was coming out, just touchdowns at will, a really nice day, and I think, Jesse, you take that and you start to build on it for this offense and really continue to trust him to make plays through the air.
Yeah, that's a good point. I think he really earned his offensive coordinator's trust after that performance. So I'm anticipating the playbook to expand a little bit in this game, maybe see some new schemes in the passing game just based on what this guy was able to do the last time he took the field.
They needed to find enough space and get it moving forward, and they're up to the 22. Third down, and they'll need 5 to keep this opening drive moving. Jackson will throw. Here's a heat. Oh, and he got drilled as he just got rid of the football. The Razorbacks will line up to punt it away. Getting our first look of the afternoon at the punter. First one of the day is off. He was called on 3 times in that victory last week. He gets a block. That nifty return sets up the offense and negates some of the yardage on the punt. So the Auburn Tigers offense will get the ball for the first time. And for their sake, they better hope they've solved some of the turnover and protection issues that just plagued them in a nightmare of a game last week, David.
It was not a good performance. And this offense has got to grow. It's got to get better. And they've got to find some ways to move the football. They've got to throw the football, but we can't turn it over. Jesse, those are the critical mistakes. More games are lost than won, and last week, too many turnovers for this quarterback.
Well, they just had too many negative plays and too many turnovers in that game to win. They believe they've got the dudes offensively to win games so long as they stay on schedule. If you're going backwards and you're giving the offense on the other side more possessions because you turn it over, that's a recipe for disaster, and that's something they have to be able to avoid in this game.
Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. Trying to impose their will on the ground as he stopped after a 5-yard pickup to the 33. This crowd bringing the energy and noise early. Picks up the first down, still moving. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. There's a rich tradition of running the football at Auburn from James Brooks, Joe Cribbs, Bo Jackson, Cadillac Williams, Ronnie Brown. They love to find a tough running back to feed the rock.
Such great history, such great lineage of ground and pound and great athletes. And it's just a physical mindset of Auburn. And they're always that team that wants to run the football.
The ball is down at the 14 after that grab.
That's a good job by the drag route there, understanding its zone coverage. So instead of continuing to run across the field, he settles down into an open spot, making it easy for his quarterback.
Hauls it in. Defense makes a stop, but the chains move, and it's 1st and goal from the 8. This crowd knows when to bring it. They'll run it on 1st and goal. He'll be brought down at the 5-yard line, and this defense is on its heels. Now 2nd and goal, and right in the teeth of this noise. Wants to go up top. Fires into the end zone. And they will score. Touchdown, Tigers. setting up for the extra point after the first score of the game. And the PAT makes it 7-0. They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. Bringing it back. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. The Hogs send that offense back onto the field. They went 3 and out on their first possession, now to see if they can be more productive this time around. Jackson gonna throw it. Fires to the right. He's got it. Let's talk for a second about Arkansas. Every team needs those big dudes up front, and man, they got a mauler from the high school recruiting ranks. Big 4-star D lineman. David, what's his adjustment going to be like?
Well, you see the excitement from the fan base and the reaction. It's all over the...
Picked off. What a play to set him up. Not much of a chance on the return, but they'll have the ball at the 33. Quarterback and running back set up in the pistol. Give to the running back. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Most offensive schemes are predicated on first down productivity. That will not go down as a productive first down play.
No, it will not, Reese. Give this defensive line credit because they were able to get penetration right off the snap and force a negative play.
Rustled out of bounds at the 12, and another productive play on this drive. On first down from the 13-yard line. Wrestled down at the 8-yard line as they threaten deep in the red zone. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Give to the running back. What powerful running, just driving the pile forward for everything he could get. He'll be just a few inches short.
And those plays from a defensive perspective, man, they're just super annoying because now I'm in the worst spot ever. Third and manageable. Like, I don't know if you're passing, don't know if you're running. So nice job by this offense keeping this defense off balance and creating a third down opportunity that's in their favor. Man, I like the call. Third inches, I feel like I can get a few inches. I just need to fall forward with this defense more than ready for the quarterback sneak.
I think as a play caller, that just makes you second-guess everything. You'd love to think you can just dial up QB sneak to pick up that first down. Now, you're probably going to have to hand it off to the big fella behind you to keep this drive going.
They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. The Tigers couldn't have asked for better field position as they get a chance to strike here. A first down run in the red zone. He's got it down to the 1-yard line right on the doorstep of Peters.
And you know exactly what time it is when you get down here in the red zone. You got to be able to run the football. But when you got a back like this who punches the ball in the end zone consistently almost every single game, you are going to feed that animal the run.
Great team defense on that run play. Everybody doing their job. People winning their one-on-ones, D-linemen staying in their gaps, linebackers and DBs filling. You just can't do it better.
They want to dance their way in on third and goal. Absolutely nowhere to go as this defense makes a third down stop. So the offense will try to punch it in here on fourth and goal from the 1. He'll go to the sneak. The sneak scores it.
This offense is so good. Man, they can hurt you in so many different ways, and they do it so quick, so explosive. They can put small drives together, big drives together. They've really had a great year, and that's why they're a top 10 offense.
He'll start the return inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. And Arkansas ready to send out this offense. To say this has been a slow start is a bit of an understatement, and they really need to get it going here, Jesse.
That's right. The opponent, they're firing on all cylinders right out of the gate. Offensively, for this unit, they've been slow and struggling. They need an explosive play to wake themselves up.
Yeah, and it's just the first quarter, so it's not the end of the world. You've seen slow starts, but you got to continue to pick and pick and pick until you find that play or that scheme that you can use against this defense.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down.
quarterbacks need time when they're in the pocket to complete throws. That QB had no shot after taking that hit.
Sends it back in motion. Jackson will throw. He's going to let one fly down the middle. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's 4th down. And the Razorbacks send out the punt unit. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Corrals it at the 45. He's brought down, but a really solid effort to pick up every bit of yardage he could on the punt return. So here comes the Auburn offense. He put 2 touchdowns on the board in the early going, and now right back to work. Power football with the run. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
Defense is about firing off, hitting the offensive guys and staying in your gaps. Everybody knowing where they're supposed to be. You could tell the defense, everyone was right where they're supposed to.
Intercepted for the 11th time this season.
Well, everything was going so well for this team early here in this game, and all of a sudden they get a critical mistake. And you know how college football, David, is about momentum. What is their defense going to be able to do here now when they take the field?
You're right, man. The momentum swings so fast, and now this defense's job is to go out and stop it, right? Like we may...
Turning it on!
And it's just a pick-your-poison thing for this defense. They decide to play man-to-man, really good coverage in the back end, taking away the pass, but then what happened? The quarterback sees it. Not only does he see it, everybody trailing their guys, so much space for him. He takes off and makes the huge run for this offense.
Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. A little misdirection and the handoff on the counter. Running with some authority as he bangs his way to the 43.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
Trying to pick it up on the ground. Knocked down in the backfield, and that'll bring up 4th down. The Razorbacks will punt this one away. No opportunity to run it back as the ball goes out of bounds. First snap of this drive will come from their own 17. Looking to throw on 1st down. Complete. Really needed a play like that to get out of their own end. They move the chains. They mark it at the 29.
Nice job by the running back, catching the football and understanding where the 1st down marker was. I got to go get that 1st down. He did a nice job.
Cross the 30 out to the 33 and gains 4 on the play. After the productive 1st down play, it's 2nd and 6. They'll give it to the back. Stuffed almost in his tracks, but strong enough to pick up 1 to the 35. Better find the earplugs. Here comes the noise, backing this defense on 3rd down. Pocket breaking down. That pass is well off target. He got hit as he was trying to throw, and they can't convert on 3rd down.
Well, the defense finally has figured it out. That was critical for their confidence because they had been scored on earlier. They'd given up a ton of yards. I think they understood the grab.
Big tight end makes the grab. It's a 1st down. Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45. That's the end of the quarter, and Auburn has the lead. And they jumped out to that edge early. As we wrap up the first, let's take a quick look at our game stats. Going to need to step up to make sure this one doesn't get out of hand as the 2nd quarter is about to get underway. First play of the period, 1st down here. Wants to throw on 1st down. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on 1st down. 2nd down coming. So now it's 2nd and long. Going up top again. Catch in the middle, it's Kane. He stopped at the 45 after picking up 10 yards and the 1st down. And the Tigers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. And a pickup of 8 opens a world of opportunities on 2nd and 2. After the good pickup on 1st down, let's see if they keep it on the ground. Wide receiver going in motion. From the shotgun, the handoff to the back. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. The Tigers line up, trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. Looking to throw for it. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf.
And that's a play on 3rd down. This offense just has to do a better job protecting their quarterback, give him a split second more time to complete that throw, but they couldn't do it there.
It's dropped, and oh, what a tough way to end this drive. A bold decision to go for it on 4th down, and one that did not pay off. All wideouts, no backs. Jackson gonna throw it. Under fire. Trying to escape and get it himself. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. He'll do it himself. Powers through the defender. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. And the Razorbacks headed quickly to the line. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. Throws to the wideout. Got his man downfield. They'll move the chains. Good execution on 3rd down. They've got it at the 41. The Hogs getting it done through the air, evoking memories of Ryan Mallett.
And that's what the fans of Arkansas want to see. They've always got that physical ground game. They always want to have a little bit of balance, and when they get that balance, they get that offense cooking, they get everybody pretty excited. You might even get a woo, pig swing.
Well, the QB decided to keep it on that one. And listen, if you had his athleticism, you'd want to keep it too. Almost every time they run these types of option plays. But he's just going to have to do a good job of understanding when to hand it off, when to pitch it, and try to keep this defense on their heels and read his keys. He's got a lot of talent. Just got to make sure he's making the right decisions moving forward.
The Razorbacks are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. He'll keep it himself. He's got enough for the 1st down. They'll spot him at the 24-yard line.
And I love that decision by this quarterback. No monkeying around, man. Get to the spot, get the 1st down, lower your shoulder. I don't need a big play. I just want another set of downs. Nice job running the option, knowing where the 1st down marker is.
Well, that play didn't stand a chance. I mean, nobody even blocked that guy. And he's able to get the tackle for loss.
And the Razorbacks now with a long way to go to pick up the 1st down. Got his man in the middle. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the 1st. They've made clutch, tough plays on this drive on 3rd down. They need one more on 3rd and 7. Fires to the wideout. Got him downfield. They get him stopped at the 5-yard line, but it will be 1st and goal from there. The offense threatening, close to the end zone now with a new set of downs. Jackson will throw. Bringing the heat. Man, did he pay for it with that hit as he got rid of the ball.
And I'm kind of surprised by this performance, man. The QB last week, you could tell, dude, he was in rhythm. He was good timing. You could tell the chemistry with receivers were good. And today, everything just looks off. And it looks hard. It looks difficult. They got to find a way to get back in the rhythm they were in last week.
Still some work to do here on 3rd and goal from the 3. From the gun, wants to pass. Got rid of it just in time. That pressure got to him, and he just had to chuck it out of bounds.
You have to understand at home, it's really hard for a head coach to kick a field goal at this juncture after such a long drive. So many 1st downs. You've gotten right down to the doorstep. 4th down, you want to be able to pay this thing off and punctuate this drive with a touchdown.
And 3 more on the board, and this kicker is starting to get a reputation starting off the season. Hasn't missed yet. Nice to have a guy that you can really, really depend on.
Now here comes that Auburn offense onto the field again. They've got it back after that last drive stalled out, and they were stopped on 4th down, David.
Yeah, and they put a little bit of a drive together, but, Jesse, they stalled on the other side of the field, and they got to find a way to keep that momentum going as they get closer to the end zone.
I agree. I do like their mindset, though, and I think they need to continue being aggressive moving forward in this game.
Ripping off a pretty good chunk of yardage. They've got it out to the 41 with a 1st down. Last completion moved the sticks in. Let's see if they try it again. Hand off from the shotgun. And he is stopped immediately by the big defensive lineman.
Yeah, they're just going to need more push up front. There was nowhere for that running back to go. The offensive line got moved right back into his lap, and as a result, they lose yards on that play.
Quick strike complete. There to make the tackle, but the big throw is good enough to give them a 1st down.
It is so good for an offense early in the game to get in a rhythm and to start stringing 1st downs together. It makes the game really easy and puts that defense in a situation where they're starting to get tired. They want to sub. They want to get other guys in the field. Stringing 1st downs together like this makes it hard to defend.
2nd down, he'll throw it. Setting up the screen. Not a whole lot of room there on that screen pass as it just never developed. Here comes his home crowd as the defense tries to get off the field on 3rd down. Gets it out fast. Putting together a real scoring threat here as they pick up the 1st down at the 36. The Tigers come to the line with a new set of downs.
Well, that's a huge completion on 3rd down. And David, he was double covered. I mean, what do you do as a coordinator moving forward now trying to stop this guy from making plays?
I can't tell you how frustrating that is. I got 2 on it. Like, I'm sending resources to stop this guy, and he's still making plays. You got to get more pressure on the quarterback. You got to disguise. You got to do something. But apparently that guy, you can't cover, even with 2.
In the gun and looking to throw on 3rd down.
Well, it's 3rd and short. They're throwing for it. They just can't come up with that one. Setting up a big decision now for the head coach on 4th down.
Needing a conversion, Auburn comes to the line on 4th. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. It's complete on the right side. And they finally get him to the ground. An easy conversion for this offense. Defense not exactly the perfect 4th down call there. And the Tigers had tough field position to start this drive, but they've been relentless in moving the ball methodically down the field. Driving his way all the way down to the 3-yard line. Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone. Is still some ground to cover to pick up that 1st down. The give to the back. It continues to be a long day as they are just swarming every time he gets the ball. Tight quarters deep in the red zone, but they can pick up a 1st down without scoring. 3rd down. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Auburn! They are seizing control and taking away hope as they push out the lead in this Week 8 showdown. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Hey, guys, got a final score in a big top 25 matchup today. Boston College stomped a mud hole en route to a double-digit win, and they did it outside of Chestnut Hill. That speaks to the way this coach has galvanized this team and the direction this program is headed. Going to be interesting to see what the fallout from this one is for one ranked team, while the other figures to get a bounce when the new rankings come out, guys.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that one. Sounds as if they had a good one there. Pucks it out of the air. He'll be stopped at the 27, but picks up 10 on that one. Jackson gonna throw it. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on 1st down.
And with that incompletion, man, this crowd, I don't know that they are really happy about what's going on. I mean, they already built a deficit, and they don't have a lot to cheer about. They got to get some kind of rhythm, something going on this offense to ignite this fan base.
On target. Gets away from one. Finds some space. Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45. To the air on first down. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down.
Got to give the defense a lot of credit, man, because they've come into this hostile environment. They've quieted the crowd down with some of the plays they're making. They've got a nice lead right here, and they're making it hard for this quarterback to go to work.
Makes the grab on the left. And they knock him down. There was nowhere to go. Defense is swarming. Third and long, and he'll try to throw for it. He'll heave it deep. He hauls it in, and nobody's close. Goes out of bounds, but not before he gets it to the edge of the red zone right at the 20. Finally, this offense starting to show a little juice. They've got a 1st and 10. Oh, they're after him. He's going to be able to pick up a few yards before the slide.
And, man, does he keep you honest. Just a guy that can run the football, that can make plays with his legs. You've seen it throughout the day. Listen, this wasn't a big play, but it can be death by 1,000 cuts. He just continues to scramble, make plays, make you defend his feet for a whole game.
Pulled down at the 11-yard line as they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. Here's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. Jackson will throw. Just about had the pick in the end zone. Instead, it'll be 4th down.
And you want consistency from your quarterback, man. You don't want the up and down. You don't want the roller coaster. And last week, man, you had the highs of highs. And now this week, just off. He's all over the place. He's not completing the ball at a high percentage. And you just want to find some middle ground and some consistency so this offense can find out exactly who they are and build it consistently.
This offense needs a little something to feel good about going to halftime. A chance to chip away here on 1st and goal. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. The Razorbacks want to crank the tempo. Looking to go up top, and time's running out in the half. Can't make the grab as he was going for 6 right there.
Man, the defense is making it tough on this quarterback early. They already have an interception. They almost came away with another one there. They're doing a great job reading his eyes and breaking on the ball.
Going for 6. Touchdown, Arkansas. Fitted in the window for the score.
And that touchdown is so big for this offense, right? Because here at the end of the half, you're just trying to find positives you can build upon in the second half. And right when it was looking like this game was starting to get away from them, they're able to execute, score, and that's going to help their confidence.
Here's the return from inside his 10. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. Offense has enough time to get off a play before we head to the half. The lone back's got it. Pass to Sticks and still on his feet. He's down to the 38-yard line, and they can stop the clock. Looking downfield on 1st down. Unloads to the wideout. Pass is incomplete, and that's going to do it for the first half. And the Razorbacks will kick it away to crank up the second half. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He only needs a sliver of daylight. He'll be stopped and forced out of bounds right around the 34-yard line, and now they've got a little something brewing. And Auburn is ready to go back to work on offense. They opened this third quarter on top, and they built the lead on the strength of that running game.
And they made a huge statement, too, just proving to the other team that they're more physical, they're winning in the trenches. So here in the second half, David, just keep demoralizing this defense by pounding the football.
Yeah, and I'm not going to let that happen. I riled up my guys at halftime. We're going to put more people in the box, and we got to come out and meet the physical challenge of this offense.
They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
And If this defense wants to get back in the football game, they've got to match the physicality of this offense, and that's a great start here in the second half. Like coming out, not letting them run the football, being the more physical and more aggressive team.
Now with a great opportunity as they pick up the first down, they've got it at the 40. The Tigers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. We'll give him a couple on that with 2nd and 8 coming up. Stuck with a running game on first down. Now here they come again. To the air on 2nd down. Get it out on the screen. Didn't have much room to run and not a whole lot of help. Short gain there and still plenty of ground to cover for the first down. Decibels rising as the crowd gets behind this defense on 3rd down. Makes the grab. They'll make the stop about 3 yards short of the first down.
These guys are called matchup guys. They're not the biggest guys on the field, but they're going to win. Short, and they're going to catch the ball, and they're going to make yards after the catch. You can tell those are the type of guys in college football that are starting to get maximized and used a lot more than they were in the past.
Desperately wanted to convert on 4th down, but couldn't do it. Motion from the wide receiver. Used the play fake, now to throw. Caught. And he has run out of bounds as they go backwards there and just avoided the contact. The Razorbacks have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Jackson gonna throw it. Got his man. Oh, there might have been trouble if they had knocked him down so quickly.
Slants against man. That wide receiver has to win right now at the line of scrimmage against that DB playing man coverage. Quarterback timing with the wide receiver, put it on the money. Wide receiver's probably still going to get hit too and got to hold on to that thing.
Here's the pressure. Oh, and he took a shot as he threw that one away. And the Razorbacks will try to pin them back with the punt. Takes it on the return. And he's going to get it up to about the 29-yard line before he's brought down. Let's see what they have dialed up as this drive starts from the 29-yard line. They go to the ground. Some hard running there, but just too many defenders as he stopped for a loss.
It's a bad sign on offense when you have that many people running free at your running back. That means guys up front aren't getting their blocks. Just too many hats getting to the ball carrier. I love his effort, making multiple guys miss, but still, it's a negative play.
And they're able to get him on the ground.
When you play zone coverage, you got a wide receiver that's a beast. It becomes very, very difficult. Got to make sure I play physical and maybe even shade the side of the wide receiver having a lot of success.
Just nowhere to go against this defense to find that single yard he needed on 3rd down. This offense is completely confident in their ability to get 1 yard. They'll go for it on 4th down. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. To the ground. He's got it again. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Maybe that stop shows this defense is tightening up, especially in the run game. The offense, frankly, they've been able to do whatever they want to do. They're just handing the ball off. This guy's having success left and right. No serve, no moss, get it together.
They'll go to the ground. Not a lot of movement on that one. The defense in position. Better find the earplugs. Here comes the noise. Backing this defense on 3rd down. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up.
And a nice play by the defense. 30 short. You're thinking run most of the time, but a really nice job playing tight on the wide receivers, playing the pass and giving no space for the offense.
They stop him short of the marker, and they'll turn it over on down. Quick release on the RPO. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
That's just a tremendous individual effort by the defender. He's able to defeat his block and get to the ball and get the ball down on the ground. Very, very nice job.
As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. Just too much heat that time, and they knock him down at the 31. That's the end of the period, and Auburn has the lead. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. One more period to go to see who can make the winning plays and come home with the victory. With the break, they had a little extra time to dial something up for this third down play. Jackson will throw. Gets it to him on the screen. No, sirree, not this time. The defense was there and ready for that one. The Razorbacks will call on their punt team. 3 and out and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. They'll put a stop to that return at about the 37-yard line. This drive will get started from the 37-yard line. They'll try the run. Pretty good effort on that one to work his way up to the 42.
At this point of the game, the offense has the lead, and the offensive coordinator knows they want to keep running the football. So he's going back, he's looking at his playlist, and he's saying, which runs work the best for me in this game? What can I lean on right here to make sure we win this one?
And he is swarmed under a host of defenders there to make the stop. The Tigers are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. On 3rd and short, they'll ride the running back here. Give him 109 yards rushing, and that should be no surprise. He's been among the nation's elite all season. Finally, some signs of life from this offense, which has done nothing in the second half. It's 1st and 10.
They've got a lead here in the 4th quarter, and there's certainly still plenty of football to go, but this is where you'd love to control the flow of the game, right? You want to dictate everything to the defense, and you do that by running the football. That was a really nice run. This offensive line is firing off late. Looks like they're getting stronger as the game goes on, and that is a good sign for the offense.
Stopping the run is very high on every defensive coordinator's list. Making the team one-dimensional. Nice job stuffing the run on that play right there.
They tried to go smash mouth on 3rd and short, and it did not work against this defense.
Keep the foot on the pedal if you're on offense here. You got that yardage. Yeah, you didn't get the first down, but you've set yourself up now to go for it here and keep this drive alive.
He lobs one high down the left side. Touchdown, Tigers! Made the grab and then did the rest himself, and they put points on the board. Boy, do they need that score. Gave them a little cushion as they try to put a stop to this 2-game slide.
And this offense continuing to put up points. This game's out of reach. You know you're going to win, but still throwing the football, still finding that connection. I imagine there'll be some salty handshakes at the end of this game.
Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. The Hogs send that offense back onto the field. They'll get this drive going from the 17. They went 3 and out the last time they had it, and at this point of the game, you just can't afford many of those. Pulls it in. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. And the Razorbacks racing to the line in the hurry-up. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Got his man. Big pickup on that one. They'll mark him out at the 40.
This is so great to see, and it's such a big part of the evolution in college football today with spread offense, up-tempo, RPO game. QBs have got to be great with their ball mechanics in the play-action game, and you saw a great example of that right there.
Crosses the 40, gets it down to the 35 before he stopped, a gain of 6. The Razorbacks in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Handoff from the gun. Fights off a defender. Oh, he's got some space. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Jackson gonna throw it. Fires to the wideout. A strike downfield. He's brought down, but he's got him inside the 10. First and goal from the 8. He's looking to throw. It's complete to the left. Crisp execution in the passing game, and they've got it down to the 3. And they'll spread receivers all over the field. 5 wide on second and goal. Back to pass. Here comes the heat. Didn't have much of a choice there, but to get rid of it.
The offense came into this game knowing that for them to win, they were going to have to make some big plays throwing the football. That just has not been the case. Here in the fourth quarter, they've been held to less than 200 passing yards, and that's really the story of the game, guys.
They'll try to pass it in on third and goal. And the pressure gets him back at the 8-yard line.
I got to give this defense a lot of credit. They were very confident coming into this one, even though they were going up against one of the best quarterbacks in the entire country. They're confident because they believe in their ability to get to him, and they've been able to do that in this game. There's another sack here late.
Rushes on him. How about that defense rising up and stopping him short on fourth down?
Love the coverage on defense there. Fourth down, they were ready for the pass. You saw in the back end, great job being in position to make that play. And now their offense is coming on the field.
He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
Really good job by the defense, seeing it and going and getting it. Nice job understanding the touch pass. It can happen. Those guys go in motion, man. I got to understand. Safety's got to see that, start flying down, getting ready to play that. Nice job by the defense being ready for that play.
And with a lead like they have here in the fourth quarter, no question this offense is going to continue trying to pound the rock. They're going to run the football and try to ice this game.
Offense breaks the huddle on third down. He might want another play. On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down.
Well, this guy's been a go-to guy for this offense all game long. We've seen that, and here on a critical third down late in the game with the lead, guess who shows up with another big one? That guy.
Quick completion on the out. Stopped after a good pickup, and he'll be just a tad short of the first down. And the Tigers can really attack on this second and short. Looking to fire. Pressure coming. He'll try to do it himself. He moves the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 33. Here comes Auburn to the line on 1st and 10. Wants to go up top on first down. Catch in the middle. It's Kane. They stop him just a link or two short of the first, and man, what they can do on second down here.
game.